What if I told you that I wasn't homeless, but not because I'm homeless? You see, as I clock into my 9 to 5, I wonder, am I coming into this job because I'm afraid of becoming homeless? So I have a question, because I just couldn't understand why so many people homeless. I just couldn't understand. So as I'm walking into my 9 to 5, I bump into the Mr. Jones. And see, usually he's asking me for some change, and that day I had more than just some change to give him that day. So we had a little conversation outside of my job, and he said, you know what, young blood, it's crazy to me that people didn't know that I used to serve in the military, you know? I used to work on those computers and things, but because I was so homeless, that it caused me to become homeless. So I started shooting up, and that's what caused me to become homeless. And that's when I understand why so many people homeless. I just couldn't understand. So as I clock into my 9 to 5 and I see these doctors and nurses working these 10, 12-hour shifts, sometimes staying overnight, working these 24-hour shifts, it's crazy to me. We're so afraid of becoming homeless that we're always homeless, and I just couldn't understand. So as I'm clocking in, I sit back and think about all the art that I have to create when I come out of this 9 to 5, because see, that at this moment in time, I'm going through a pandemic. You see, I'm always working on the front line, but a lot of time I can't paint like I'm supposed to, because that peace applied in negative time increases my natural growth spiritually, but working this 9 to 5 is draining me spiritually, because I'm afraid of becoming homeless. See, my son is focused on the state of mind that I have, because see, I got custody of my young king, and I'm trying to grow and make sure that he never becomes homeless. So I remember this one time that I was at this poetry show, this chick that I just happened to see him almost every other show. I said, Queen, I noticed that you don't never go home. She said, Ty, you know why? It's because things at home don't make me feel at home. Because see, I'd rather be in these streets, because these streets make me feel at home. Because see, my mom's stepdad, he tried to put his hands upon me. See, my mom doesn't understand. He tried to rape me, so I ran away from home. Because these streets make me feel at home. And it hit me in my core, and that's when I understood why so many people homeless. I just couldn't understand. But now I truly understand. See, I used to work 1, 2, 3 jobs even to make sure that I didn't become homeless, but I was always homeless, and my kids couldn't understand until my 15-year-old teenager son said, I just don't understand how my mom can work 1 job, but you got 3. And I don't understand how you're never at home to be around with me, so why is it that you're working so much, paying these dividends, but you're never at home to help me study for my schoolwork? I'm trying to understand what's really going on, because I'm always homeless. Is it because I'm afraid of becoming homeless? But now I understand. I think I'd rather work 9 to 5 and focus on my craft so that I can paint away these paintings to help free my soul, so I can be in my kids' life, because my kids need me to be at home. So I'm no longer homeless, and I'm more at home. Spiritually, mentally, and physically, I'm at home with the one that created all. I thank God for these paintings from my mind and my soul. I thank God for this ability to spit this poetry to your soul. I thank God for the feelings that I did feel when I was homeless, because now I returned back home, and I'm no longer homeless. And I think it's time for me to go.